Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be for you. This is Rusty with the Masters Lawn and Pest with another quick tip on North Florida lawns. I want to share with you real quick what we found in this lawn. We found some webworms tearing up the St. Augustine grass. It's interesting because here's a unique spot. By the way, we do not treat this yard. There's a client that does not have any active services with us. I want to make that clear. But all of the weeds are bright green and tall, and only the St. Augustine grass is chewed down. So let's go take a look at the grass. So here in North Central Florida, one of the biggest things you'll see in fall is St. Augustine grass. You can see that we are here in late July and the weeds are growing rapidly, right? The weeds are full and these are probably 8 inches tall, but when you look over here at the St. Augustine grass, it is chewed down. So if you look close at some of the grass, you're going to see some of these grass blades are chewed. Some are even chewed down to the stolons, way down low into the grass. You can see it looks very thin. You can see that the grass has actually turned brown in some areas. There is some St. Augustine grass growing back, but you can see most of the St. Augustine grass within the past couple weeks has just been chewed down to the nubs. Right, here's some good examples here as well of some grass that's just chewed all the way down to the nubs. Now, I was able to find some of the culprits of the grass. This is an adult webworm right here, and this is a baby webworm right there. You can see it's translucent green from all the grass it's been eating. I don't know. So that is what is damaging this yard. Those moths lay the eggs that create the sod webworms. Actually, here's one right there. The next question I always get about webworms is, okay, so that's nice, Rusty. I know how to identify them. I know what's going on in my yard. What do I do about them? Okay, so there are things that contractors, pest control products that contractors use that homeowners cannot get access to. So that is what we use. And we use some products that are preventative. So in other words, they're soaked up by the grass, and as soon as the webworm, they're systemic preventative. So as soon as the webworm chews on the grass, it kills the webworm and it protects the grass. For lack of a better term, inoculates the grass against the insect damage. However, homeowners cannot get access to those without special licensing. So homeowners are going to go to the local big box store and get a contact insecticide, and it's going to be labeled for webworms, armyworms, those type of pests. So it's going to look like bifenthrin, permethrin. There's several different names that would work because honestly, they're pretty easy to kill. But that's the products that's going to work for you. The biggest thing you've got to do is you've got to break the life cycle. In other words, if you spray once, right, you're going to kill all the active webworms because they're pretty easy to kill. But if you don't kill the moths, right, the moths are just going to lay new eggs and you're going to have new webworm infestation in 2 weeks. So the key is you've got to spray it every week to 2 weeks for about 3 or 4 applications to break the life cycle, because at that point there's not going to be the eggs hatching, so no new webworms coming out, and the moths only last a couple weeks, so they're going to die off from old age because they go up sometimes into the trees and stuff, and you cannot spray the insecticide on them. I hope that's helpful for you. Again, if we can help you, give us a call at 352-378-LAWN or 904-913-LAWN. Have a great day.